Let's keep this video short, sweet and simple. AST Space Mobile, or ticker symbol ASTS, was up a whopping 69% at some point yesterday, and you are here to find out why. Let's first talk about the news that was the catalyst of this rocket launch. Second, I will explain what this changed for ASTS in the long run. And lastly, I will share what I would do if I had not invested in ASTS just yet. Now, let's get into it. The news. Well, here is the article. AST Space Mobile announces multi-launch agreement with SpaceX for planned direct-to-cell phone connectivity. So what does this deal entail? Well, the deal is made up of three main parts. So first, in addition to the planned summer launch of the Blue Walker 3 test satellite. Second, the agreement covers the launch of the first Bluebird satellites. And third, it provides a framework for future launches. Abel, the CEO of ASTS, has said the following. This agreement secures the availability for a reliable launch of our first production satellites out of the US. And he continued with, our summer launch of Blue Walker 3 will complete the development phase for our company. We have also been industrializing our technology and preparing for the launch of the Bluebird satellite with this agreement as a key step. Important to note for the technical people, the Blue Walker 3 satellite is slated to launch from Cape Canaveral on a Falcon 9 vehicle, and also the Bluebird satellites are designed to be compatible with the Falcon 9 vehicle, as well as other existing and planned industry launch vehicles. And well, that is the main information that was shared yesterday. If some of these terms like Blue Walker and Bluebirds are mumbo jumbo to you, well then I would advise watching this video where I give a general overview of the ASTS company. What changed? Well, to be honest, I think there are just two things that changed for the company. First, ASTS and SpaceX are once again seen in the same news articles, in the same tweets and the same news reports. And I believe all that build-up SpaceX hype is now finally carrying over to ASTS. And please don't get me wrong, this is great for us ASTS shareholders. If we ever want to see a high share price for ASTS, we need two things. First, really solid fundamentals, but also two, quite a bit of enthusiasm on the stock market. And the second thing that has changed for ASTS is that the company is now finally committing itself to the timelines we have previously received from the company. After delaying the Blue Walker 3 launch 2 times already, it seems that the company is now finally honing in on the latest given time frame. And that time frame is of course the Blue Walker 3 launch during the summer of 2022. And the company is also committing real dollars that the first Bluebird launches will also follow quite shortly after the Blue Walker 3 launch. Some of you might noticed this already, but fundamentally nothing drastic has changed for the company. I for one still believe that the best case for ASTS by 2030 is a $1,500 price tag per share for this company. And my more conservative estimation for the company is still the same at $500 per share by 2030. The company hasn't really changed and it hasn't really de-risked itself either. But it has coupled itself to the SpaceX brand once again, and it has committed itself to the previously given timeframes. And both are great in their own right, but I don't think they are a 70% increase in one day amazing either. But before yesterday, we were also at a 17% short interest, and the short borrow fees were around the 25% mark. So maybe we might just have seen a real short squeeze. But in my opinion, fundamentally, that doesn't really matter either. What would I do? So, assuming I have not invested in ASTS yet, and assuming I just found out about the company yesterday, well, then I probably wouldn't be buying today, not in any serious shape or form. I would nibble a bit around the $9 mark, since don't get me wrong, the value proposition of this company is still insane if they execute on their grand plans. However, so long that there isn't anything going on in the background that the public doesn't know just yet, well then I believe the share price will come back down again in the future. After all, we still are awaiting the Blue Walker 3 launch in the summer, and until then I do not really foresee anything materially change for the company. So if I had not invested just yet, I would wait around for a dip to occur again. But I would also nibble a bit right now, so I don't have FOMO when the share price rockets to the freaking moon. However, I am already invested in ASTS. Thanks to the recent increase in share price, around 15% of my portfolio is dedicated to this amazing company. So what am I really doing? Well, to be honest, not much. At the current share price, I am not willing to add too much to my position, since, well, for me, quite a sizable amount has been invested in this company already. But also, I am not willing to sell at this price either, since my thesis didn't play out just yet. After all, ASTS hasn't set up their futuristic, space-based 4G and 5G networks yet, so I will wait for the company to execute on their plans. And you can patiently wait for my next ASTS upload by subscribing to the YouTube channel. But I also talk about a lot of other interesting companies, for example Novamont Graphite and Coratomic, which also have plenty of growth opportunities, but then in the electric vehicle and especially in the battery material space. And with that plug said, thank you for watching. Peace.